So we're going to go over some more figurative language, and it's the same stuff that we've gone over before, but we're going to go over it some more so we can make it concrete in our heads, right? So what do you think would happen to this book? Do you think it would be as interesting if I took all of this out?
No.
No? Why? I'm waiting for somebody quiet. If I took all of this out of this book, would it still be as interesting, Paisley? There's nothing to read, right? Now, what if a lot of these sentences weren't as fluffy and pretty as they are when you read them? Xavion, how would you feel when you read it? How would you feel if you read this book and you just read, I went to school, my life is boring, I watch TV? Is that boring? It's missing a lot of what? What's it missing a lot of? Blake? Figurative language, that's right, okay?
I always blurted out. I was like, oh.
That's okay.
Help you?
Okay.
Figurative language devices! Figurative language uses figures of speech to be more effective, persuasive, and impactful. Similes! Similes compare one thing to another using the words like or as. As cold as ice. The classroom was buzzing like a beehive. As sly as a fox. Metaphors! Metaphors compare one thing to another without using like or as. My teacher is a dragon. She is a shining star. You are my sunshine. Onomatopoeia! Onomatopoeia is a word that imitates the natural sounds of a thing. The dog will bark when I walk past. The race car driver revved his engine. I love the sound of sizzling bacon. Personification! Personification is when a thing, idea, or animal is given human attributes. Lightning danced across the sky. My alarm clock yells at me every morning. The birds sung with joy. Alliteration! Alliteration is when a number of words have the same first consonant sound. The lion licked his lips. Those horses have heavy hooves. The red roses were wrapped in ribbon. Simile! Time is as valuable as money. Metaphor! Time is money. Onomatopoeia! Did you forget to flush the toilet? Personification! The last piece of cake was calling my name. Alliteration! The sly, slithering snake snuck into the shed. That's the end of our video. Bye-bye now.
Okay, we're going to watch one more, but we're only going to watch 47 seconds of it.
Miss Booker, what do we do at 11:45?
We're in a lesson right now, Marvel. Okay. Okay, we're going to watch the first 40 seconds of it.
More figurative language devices. Idioms. An idiom is a common phrase or term that is different from its literal meaning. It's raining cats and dogs. You're on the right track. Let's call it a day. Hyperbole. Oh. Hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
Thank you. Hyperbole is an exaggeration of ideas for the sake of emphasis. I've asked you to clean your room 1,000 times.
I know you guys have heard that one.
I'm so hungry,
Yeah.
I could eat a horse. The beauty blinded my eyes.
We've all heard of all of these, right?
Yeah.
All of these, what are they called? Blake? But they're also called what, Peyton? Who wants to help? Blakely? Literary devices. Literary devices, and these are used to fluff up our reading, to fluff up our books, to fluff up our writing, to make it prettier, to convey a certain message to our readers, right? Okay, so we're going to go over each one, and I'm going to ask somebody to read it and the definition. Oh, Raymond's not here, okay. Marvel, can you read this one? Can you see it from there?
No.
You can come closer.
I can see metaphor, but I don't see metaphor. Metaphor. Comparison of two things saying that one thing is or was another thing. This room is an oven.
This room is an oven. So what is that conveying? What kind of message is that metaphor conveying?
The room is hot.
It's really hot, right? Thank you, Marvel. Okay. Now I want somebody to read me what an idiom is. Dallas?
A purchase that has a different meaning than what it actually has.
A phrase that has a different meaning than what it actually says. Now what's the example?
The taste was a piece of cake.
The test was a piece of cake. So what do you think that idiom is conveying to you, Dallas?
Like the test was easy.
Yeah, the test was easy. It was
easy.
Yeah, it was so easy, it was just a piece of cake. Okay? The next one I want you guys to read. Allison's up here. Daryl. Can you read the next one? Personification. Giving human characteristics.
Characteristics to an object or an animal. The tree dance in the wind.
Okay. What do you think that sentence, what do you think that sentence is trying to convey to you? The tree branches moved like they were dancing, like they were very fluid, right? Like a human. Okay. You can have a seat. I want somebody to read hyperbole, please. Mackenzie. It's an exaggeration, okay?
I'm so hungry I could eat a
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I bet a lot of us feel like that right now, right?
Yeah.
What's it saying? What is a hyperbole? What is that sentence saying, Mackenzie? They're really, really hungry. They feel like they could eat a whole horse, but a whole horse is bigger than we are as a human, so therefore it's an exaggeration, right? We're exaggerating. Okay. I want somebody to read the next one, Peyton. Simile.
Simile. Compare of two things using words like or as.
Read the example.
This room is as hot as an oven.
This room is as hot as an oven. Okay, what are the two key words for simile?
Is and like, as and like.
Like or as. That's how you'll tell it's a simile over a metaphor. Okay, what is the sentence, this room is as hot as an oven, trying to say?
The room is really, really hot.
And if you notice, it's almost the same sentence that we used for metaphor, right? Which was this room is an oven. What's the difference, Peyton?
It's using as.
Right. There we go. Thank you, Peyton. Okay, somebody read alliteration for me. Xavion.
of the same beginning sound of words. 7 snakes slithered slyly.
Slyly. You know what it means to be sly? Like slick, like sneaky, yeah. So if 7 snakes are slithering slyly, they're trying to be sneaky, right? Okay, so alliteration is the repetition of the same beginning sound of words. And in this sentence, what's the beginning sound that you hear over and over again, Xavion? S. Very good. So you're not really trying to convey a meaning from this one, are you? You're just noticing the consonant letter that is repeating itself, the consonant sound, yeah? Okay, last one. Who's going to read the last one? Savannah. Oh, Savannah's not in here. Let's do Kai. Kai, read the last one for me.
Onomatopoeia. The use of a word to make a sound.
The use of a word to make a sound. Like, what are the examples given?
Top, boom, face.
Okay. Can you guys think of another onomatopoeia that's not up there? Sophia? Thud. Very nice. That's true, because when something goes thud, right, makes the sound that you hear when you say the word. Paisley? Ding dong, yeah. We had that one earlier. What if I wrote this on the board? Who tried out for the talent show? Okay. Paisley and Blake were as brave as lions when they auditioned for the talent show. What is this? What figurative language am I using in this sentence, Blake? Yeah, how'd you know?
Because it said as. It's comparing these.
Right.
Like or as.
Right. Now what if I did this? Paisley and Blake are brave lions. What does that turn this sentence into? What figurative language literary device would I be using now, Blakely? Metaphor. How did you know?
Because it doesn't have as.
Did you guys hear that? Because it doesn't have like or as. Very good. Okay. I want you guys to take about 30 seconds and just get your marker out, and I want you to write a sentence on your desk using one literary device. Make up a sentence using one literary device, and you got about 30 seconds. I'll give you guys an extra like 20 seconds. You're gonna come up with your own sentence using one literary device. And when you're done, I want to see your silent thumbs. Thank you, Marvel. You got about 15 seconds. Okay. Now I want you guys to turn to somebody next to you, share what you wrote, see what your friend next to you wrote. You're going to have about 30 seconds to share. I'll come look at yours. Let's see. That's very good. Because a lot of all of Which one did you say? You read. I have more than one. That's very good. Okay, I want some of you to share with me your sentences if you'd like. Woodland Hills. I need all eyes up here. We have recess soon, so we need to finish. Sophia, what's your sentence?
The dog barked at the man man walking by.
The dog barked at the man walking by. And what literary device are you using?
Onomatopoeia.
And where's your onomatopoeia in this sentence?
Bark.
Barked. Very good. Who else wants to share quickly? Paisley?
I did Peter Piper pick a pack of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
That's very good. What is that?
Alliteration.
Alliteration. And somebody tell me what alliteration is real quick, Peyton? Shh.
It's like we're using the same letter they each cut.
Yeah, in alliteration, you're using the same consonant sound at the beginning. Okay, Dwayne.
I wrote Zach and his little brother hate Christmas like the Grinch.
That's very good. And what literary device did you use?
Simile.
Simile. How do I know it's a simile?
If it's using like or as.
And you used
Like.
Very good. Thank you, Dwayne. Okay, last one. Blakely.
I have dogs as lions.
You have dogs as lions, and what literary device is that? Because you used as, and you're comparing dogs to lions. Okay, let's move on very quickly. Okay, I'm going to pass out a paper to you guys. I'm going to do one with you, and I want you guys to work on it, the rest of it on your own. Don't start it yet. Write your name on the top, please. Give your silent thumbs whenever you have your name written, please. All right. I'm going to do number 1 with you guys. And then that's it. You guys are going to work on the rest of it. Who wants to read number 1?
I will.
Shh. Silent hands is all I need. Dwayne, you want to read number 1? Where's my microphone? Does anybody see the microphone? Dwayne, please read number 1 for us.
Number 1, my baby brother is a night owl.
My baby brother is a night owl. What do you think the answer is, Dwayne?
Metaphor.
Metaphor. Why? Why do you think metaphor?
His baby brother.
What is the first word you said? I heard you say it. What are we doing with the metaphor?
Comparing
Comparing. So what are we comparing in number 1?
his baby brother and a night owl.
His baby brother and a night owl. So because they're comparing, how can you tell that it is a metaphor and not a simile?
It's not using like or as.
Did everybody hear that? Number 1 is metaphor because it's comparing two things but not using like or as. Very good. So what are you going to write for number 1? What letter is going to go to number 1? Somebody tell me, Blakely. E for metaphor, correct. So go ahead and write E on number 1. Then I want you guys to do 2 through 7 on your own. And then when you're done, let me know. When you're done, turn your paper over, and I want you to write one sentence. I want you to write one sentence using 2 literary devices, okay? When you're done with the front, you're going to flip it over to the blank side, and you're going to write a sentence using 2 literary devices. How many? 2 literary devices.
In 1 second?
In one sentence. In one sentence, 2 literary devices. When you're done, turn it into the basket back here.